good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. This is Asiri Pereira from England. Hello and hi from England. I'm Asiri Pereira from asiripereira.com, and this is my everyday social media live, and I'm on live on social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So, I want to inspire many people in the world to get into higher education, and I'm Asiri Pereira from asiripereira.com. Hello, welcome to my social media live session every day, 10 o'clock UK time. I am giving you some tips and information and a little bit of inspiration for you to start a higher education qualification. And to start wherever you are in the world, you can join our online classes and you can start studying UK qualification. So I have different organizations that I work with. So I really do can support you all the way to achieving a higher education qualification and to go for your desired goal in career and in your qualifications and in your life. So I am so excited. I have helped many people in the world and I want to reach and help many millions of people in the world, so you get the best opportunity to study a UK qualification. You can study online. We have options to study online. Qualifications is business and management, IT, health and social care, and there are different other programs such as hospitality and tourism, education and training, childcare. So all academic, most of the academic programs that we deliver online, you can join wherever you're in the world. So we want to make high quality UK education available and accessible to the world. Anyone who's interested to start studying a UK qualification, please go to bmlcollege.com and go and select the faculties. If you want to start studying business management course, go to arts and social sciences faculty and click business school, and you can see all available courses that you can do online. So we have online and on campus delivery. So let us know how you would like to start your qualification, because we have intakes, 4 intakes a year. So you can join our intakes and start studying these courses, because it's very important studying towards achieving a UK qualification, and also recognized qualification that can be used for university progression and for job opportunities. This is a very good platform that you can start studying uh, um, a UK qualification. So you go to bmlcollege.com. At BML, we believe that the education is your birthright. You don't, you should get the opportunity. So getting the opportunity is my I think it's my responsibility. I should be giving you the platforms, the information, and where and how to guide the guidance to start your education journey. So wherever you're in the world, if you want to achieve a UK recognized qualification, a UK qualification that is recognized in the world for higher education or for job opportunities, then it is the BML College. They are offering qualifications that are available to do online. So these are UK RQF qualifications with academic credits. So and it's well recognized, very well delivered. You can complete these qualifications 100% online, and you can complete these qualifications at your own paces and poses. And also, the college gives you one-to-one personal tutoring online, where the learning management platform, and they give the proper and a quality supporting system. There's a supporting system for the students to achieve these qualifications, because we believe at BML it is the education is a birthright. Everyone in the world should have access to equal opportunities. So that is why we have made these courses available. These are all of course approved and recognized awarding bodies in the UK. These qualifications are recognized, very well recognized in the world, and you can complete these courses with the full support from the staff and the lecturers at BML College. So you can also complete these qualifications wherever you're in the world, and there are thousands of students studying these courses from 14 different countries, and we won't make this available to the world. So anyone for this matter, if you want to start studying a UK qualification, we have students from Middle East doing business management courses online, so then they are able to progress to their state universities. Now, for example, we had some students who wanted to who have completed the level 3 qualification just after O levels. So if you have finished O levels and your age of 16 and above, so you can then apply to our courses level 3 uh, foundation diploma, and you can, without completing A levels, you can complete our foundation diploma, and we give full support, and you get 60 credits, and then you can progress to university year 1, or university foundation year. So it depends. So if you want to start a UK qualifications just after O levels, and you if you want to do it at your own home, okay, comfort of your own home, then we have this system where you can complete your qualification at your own home. We give the full support, guidance, the lectures at your fingertips. So let us know how we can help you. You can complete these qualifications within minimum of 3 months to 1 year, and then gain these UK qualifications, the credits, and then you can move to the university straight away. Any university, we have partnered with over 1,000 universities in the world to get you many facilities, the many options as we can. So why not start studying at at the comfort of your own home, and start studying the UK qualifications. So go to bmlcollege.com. BML College offers a lot of programs that you can do online and get UK qualifications. So you are getting the best education possible, and you're progressing. You can complete these qualifications and at the comfort of your own home, and also you are able to get the full individual support, one-to-one support from our lecturers. So start studying a qualification, because I believe it is very important that you are moving up in the ladder, because that's what, as parents, as teachers, that's what we want. We want to see better human beings are made for the future, and skills development is one of the greatest aspects in education. So we are focusing on giving you the best education with the hand. We want to give you the share the experiences and how the industries work. Now we are based in the UK, and we are inspiring you the perfect education that UK has to offer. So we have experienced teachers who go beyond the textbooks to apply this knowledge in practice. So we are giving you examples based on based in the UK industry examples. So one of the greatest things that I am inspired to apply to, like, is to, if I am a student, if I want to apply to study in at BML College, the greatest aspect that they offer is they are applying all these industry example. They're using industry examples to inspire you for the best practice, and so you can apply your knowledge into your own home country and see where the improvements gonna happen. Now, for example, when now if a student, now we had some students in business management class and from Sri Lanka. So what the difference that we made into their lives is we have given, okay, now we take the industry examples, the industry best players in the UK, and we apply the learning based on the UK industries. So we give that insights to them during the class, and we ask the students to apply those best practices that are in the UK, and how you can actually use those to your own home country industries to make it better. Okay, so that is what we want students to think beyond textbooks. Apply your learning into the industries that the organizations or in your own business. We want people to apply to your own business and make sure that, okay, this is how the industry standards are, and this is where our organizations is placed. So the gap between the real operations in your real life has to be applied in order to maintain or uplift the lives of your people, your own country's people. So that is the beauty of education, because you will understand what are the industry standards, the quality maintenance, the compliance. You will learn about all these business trends, how to do the assessments, how to do SWOT analysis, how to do the pastel analysis, like political changes, the macro environmental changes, how it happened in your own country, and how that impact your industries. And then you will understand and evaluate how this is, as an example, what is happening in the UK. So we are sharing UK knowledge with you, so anybody in the world can use our knowledge and our systems, and our tutors have wealth of experience in the industry, and so you can apply your learning into practice to your own sorry, so to your own organizations in your own countries, industries. So that is the beauty of education. So we really need students to think beyond textbooks and be employment ready when you graduate. We don't want just some paper qualification at the end of the lessons, at the end of the programs. We really want, we are focusing on who you become, whether you have built your learning, whether you have built something out of it. Now, for example, some students, when they come to our college, they're very shy to talk. Sometimes they don't do the presentations. They don't have much English knowledge, but they are thriving. That is what matter. So in education or in life or anything for that sense, what matters is that you're ready, you want to try, you are positive about your experiences, and you're positive that you can make it, and you are available, and you are ready to learn. That is, now sometimes people have to unlearn, so unlearn and learn again, because sometimes the things that you thought was right for years may be wrong, because the industries change, the environmental factors change, people's behaviors change, the customer trends change. So that's why we want education to be very, very modern and be techno savvy, and also it should deliver the future to you. So that is where we make the difference at BML College. We want, our mission is to make sure that you are ready. Once you complete your qualification, you are ready to take over the desired goals that you, why you started this program in the first place. Now, for example, we have students who want to start a career in healthcare sector. So we are getting student registration. So what at the class, what we inspire people, yes, you need to be ready to take over the employment or start your new business if you are doing business studies. So we want people to transform their lives. So it's not just something that, okay, you come, sit down, look at the textbooks, write down, and pass the exam, pass the assessments, and here you go, this is your level 3 qualification. No, that is not the purpose of education. At VML, we think you have to put your learning into practice and make sure that you are getting the return on investment of to your knowledge. Okay, so if you want to start studying an online course, go to bmlcollege.com or text me. I can guide you through how to apply for these courses, when to apply, how much it's going to cost, what are the eligibility criterias, and whether we give scholarships. Yes, we do give scholarships to all students wherever you're in the world. So we are giving up to 50% tuition scholarship for students who are finding it difficult to pay the full tuition fees. So because we don't want people to think too much, oh, because I don't have money, so I don't think I can do the qualification, or I can learn, I can go, I don't think I can afford. So in that circumstances, we don't want you to just step back because you can't afford. So we are giving you up to 50% of scholarship for all students who want to study online. And you can just write to us. You can send an email to admin@bmlcollege.com, explain your financial situation, and explain why do you need this award, and to start the qualification, and also tell us what are your future plans, because that's what we need. We need people who have a brighter who think bright futures, and who are ready for the future, who want to do more, and for the, we even our children, we need to make sure that, okay, so you are getting the knowledge, the expertise, the experience, the competencies, the skill development, all that are needed. And I think it is the responsibility of the colleges to make sure that, okay, so they are ready for their university. We do university pathway programs, and also at least you are ready to take over your employment. That is where we make the difference. So if you want to start studying online, online course, please let us know. You can go to bmlcollege.com, and then you can click the program that you want to study, and click apply now, and we will be able to guide you through the rest of the process. It is very important that you have the English knowledge, because because we these all qualifications, the assessments, assignments are done, and the classes are conducted in English. So you need to have understanding and written and listening skills to start studying these courses. We have intakes in January, April, July, and August. So you can join any of the courses and complete these qualifications with a minimum of 3 months to maximum of 1 year. So so it's very important that you start these qualifications just after O levels. You can start. So if you have finished O levels and you are waiting what to do next, then start a course at the comfort of your own home. We have 2 days a week classes. So, and we give you full support, guidance, and the one-to-one lectures if you want. And we have group classes, we have online sessions, the webinars, seminars, and students who want to start studying at our campuses. We have 2 campuses, one in Birmingham, UK, and one in Sri Lanka, Malabar, Sri Lanka. So any of these campuses also you can start studying if you want, or if you want to start studying at your own comfort of your own home, then that is also possible. Okay, so that is about how you can apply for online courses. And next, I want to tell you about study abroad program as well. So we have study abroad program. Stay tuned.
Student life in the UK is so exciting. I've made friends from all over the world.
The quality of teaching in the UK is something I never had before in my life.
Studying in the UK gives me access to research facilities as well as world-class researchers.
Even before graduating, I've already received 2 job offers from some of the best consulting firms in the world.
I'm on my way and I've got a second place to call home.
Student life in the UK is so exciting. I've made friends from all over the world.
The quality of teaching in the UK is something I never had before in my life.
Studying in the UK gives me access to research facilities as well as world-class researchers.
Even before graduating, I've already received 2 job offers from some of the best consulting firms in the world.
I'm on my way and I've got a second place to call home.
Everybody knows most students are skint. That's why they get discounts on pretty much everything. From buses to haircuts and concerts. You don't have to live on toast and tins. Supermarkets are full of tasty deals, and there's plenty of second-hand style around, and money advice. So you can keep your spending tight and still cut loose now and then. Experience life-changing learning. Study in the UK. Everybody knows most students are skint. That's why they get discounts on pretty much everything. From buses to haircuts and concerts. You don't have to live on toast and tins. Supermarkets are full of tasty deals, and there's plenty of second-hand style around, and money advice. So you can keep your spending tight and still cut loose now and then. Experience life-changing learning. Study in the UK.
Student life in the UK is so exciting. I've made friends from all over the world.
The quality of teaching in the UK is something I never had before in my life.
Studying in the UK gives me access to research facilities as well as world-class researchers.
Even before graduating, I've already received 2 job offers from some of the best consulting firms in the world.
I'm on my way and I've got a second place to call home.
Everybody knows most students are skint. That's why they get discounts on pretty much everything. From buses to haircuts and concerts. You don't have to live on toast and tins. Supermarkets are full of tasty deals, and there's plenty of second-hand style around, and money advice. So you can keep your spending tight and still cut loose now and then. Experience life-changing learning. Study in the UK.
For all students applying for this year, so let us know if you want any help with regards to financial help with your tuition fees. We have up to 50% scholarship for online students. So anyone from anywhere in the world can apply to study at BML College. We have supportive teams and the qualified lecturers. We give one-to-one personal tuition. So if you want to apply and start doing a qualification, UK qualification, do it. Start doing your course, and we have one-to-one support from our lectures. You can block sessions and get personal attention, personal tuition to complete your qualifications. We are flexible and available. There are lots of students are completing the qualifications because it is very important, especially when you're in the UK. You need to have a qualification to get into a job, so it's very important. And also you need to develop your skills, understanding, knowledge, and employability skills in order to get a job of your preference. So at BML College, we take pride in giving you flexible and accessible and affordable tuition for your higher education. So you can contact us on admin@bmlcollege.com. We can get you more information, and we have friendly teams, qualified tutors to get you the support and the guidance you need. A lot of people find it very flexible, and you can complete these qualifications at your own pace and courses. So I think it's very important for working people, full-time working people, parents are actually finding it very easy and flexible, and also our qualifications are recognizable. So it's of course regulated awarding bodies, and we have very close relationship with our awarding bodies. We are continuously improving our education system. We have the materials, learning materials and systems in place. We have the support and staff to support you all the way. So we are continuously improving our quality of education, because that is the ultimate goal of any educational institution, because who you become through education is what matters. We believe quality education should be affordable and accessible to the world, and we also believe education is birthright. Every one of you should have access to education, because it's not a privilege, it's a necessity. So you need to be educated. You should have information, the knowledge and understanding, a place where you can rely on and get educated. So we think it's a birthright. So every one of you have right to get good education. So we believe high quality UK education should be affordable and accessible to the world. So that's why through BML College, we make it very affordable and accessible to anyone in the world. So anyone in the world, you can join our courses. So how you are going to apply is, okay, you have to go to www.bmlcollege.com and go to the faculties if you want to apply for um, level 3 diploma in health and social care. Then you go to health and medical sciences faculty. We have 3 faculties and 9 schools. So if you go to health and medical sciences and select the School of Health Sciences, then you get to the School of Health Sciences. At the School of Health Sciences, we are focusing on preparing students to become leading healthcare professionals in the dynamic global healthcare industry. At the School of Health Sciences, we want to ensure you have the best learning experience possible and a supportive and nurturing learning community. Our courses are world recognized, CPD accredited, and provided by ambitious, well qualified, and experienced professionals who are committed to improve and inspire students to get beyond the textbooks and apply their learning into practice and in an innovative manner. So we are a team of professionals who want to develop the employability skills. So we are working with industry experts and also employers and agencies in order to get you best working experience after the graduation or during the graduation. We have work placements in place, and it's not for everybody, but selected work placement opportunities we have, and also apprentices and industry placements we have for the selected individuals. So you need to show your dedication and commitment towards the qualification as well, because it's very important. You put your effort. You need to earn your degrees with your using your own knowledge and expertise and improving and learning yourself. So if you go to level 3 diploma in health and social care, then you can access the information related to OTHM level 3 foundation diploma in health and social care course. This is very popular course among the students in the UK, because there's a lot of students are getting sponsorships, looking for sponsorships in the health and social care sector. So what we recommend is to go for this RQF level 3 qualification, then look for opportunities in the UK care home sector, also maybe hospitals. A lot of students are getting into opportunities. So at BML, we are trying to get some opportunities for students as well, but sometimes it's not for everyone that is selected. So but we are trying our best to get you as many opportunities for our students as we can, but most of the time students with their dedication, with their skills, with their knowledge that they have developed throughout the program, they are finding better opportunities. So we are proud about it. But maybe some of the students are finding it difficult to get into a work placement. In that case, we encourage them to get repeated interviews and then find for opportunities elsewhere in other countries. And some of the students are applying to move to other countries for better opportunities. It is, or we are at BML, we are trying our best to help you to get better opportunities through education. We are here to build a greater community supports and giving our students the best services that we can to get into job opportunities. And we give the references. We help them finding better opportunities applying for NHS, and we help them to do their CV, and we do mock interviews, and we guide them through how to do the cover letter and how to find opportunities. So our education system at BML is not only we are encouraging you to get the paper qualification. Yes, it matters matter as well. But then again, what matters the most is who you become, is what we need at BML. So we are changing communities, we are empowering students, and we are proud about what we do. And we want more and more students to get these facilities and make sure that they are gaining the world's like these are RQF qualifications are necessary in order to find better opportunities in the market. So we are inspiring our students to develop their employability skills and become the best version of themselves and apply for many opportunities they can. And we are also giving some opportunities for our students to find and go. We arrange some interviews, but it's up to them again when to try and pass these tests and interviews, the aptitude tests, and grabbing these opportunities are up to the student. But we are trying our best at BML to get you the best opportunity in the market. So if you're someone who's looking forward to start studying health and social care and you don't know where to start, or you think it's going to cost a lot, and maybe it is going to consume a lot of your time, and if you think that there are exams to do, so much stressful work to do, then don't worry. At BML we have made it very simple. We are giving the students more support, and also there's no exams to face, there's no stressful exams. It is assignment based and it is work based. So if you are someone who is already working in the care industry, then this is exactly what you need to do. So go join these courses. These are academic courses with 60 credits. So you can once you complete a level, then you can complete the next level in the education, such as level 4 diploma and then level 5 diploma, like that. There are loads of opportunities if you want to start studying at BML. So we are very flexible, and you can do part-time, full-time, or distance learning method, or we also can do a blended learning method, and you can complete these courses within 3 to 6 months. We have intakes in January, April, July, and August. The fee is £2,000, but then we give you 50% off for health and social care students, because we believe we have to support the industry, as well as we need to support the people to for affordable tuition. So we are going to give you up to 50% off scholarships for students who are finding it difficult to pay the full fee. So apply to admin@bmlcollege.com. We can revert back to you with your affordability, so then we can do an assessment and see whether we can offer you up to 50% off tuition scholarships. And also our courses are very flexible, so you can complete at your own pace and pauses. You are given access to the entire modules. Even if you pay by installments, you are given access to the entire 6 modules, where you have to complete the learning materials on the learning management system and submit assignments for that particular subject to the system. So we will do IQA, EQA, and then you will get your certificates at the end of the program. So we need you to, it's very flexible, but then you are given full guided learning hours as well. So there are recorded sessions, online sessions, live sessions, workshops, and students are given demonstrations and seminars at our Birmingham campus if you want to study blended learning. So if you want to study online 100%, that is also possible. You can do online 100% online and complete your qualification. Move to the next level, like what a lot of students do who are already in the UK. What they do level 3, then after about 6 months, 1 year, they do level 4, they do level 5, and then they are going for the top up. degree, top-up degree in the university one final year. For that, we have universities that we are working with. We are placing you to university top-up, where students are then getting the university graduation, and then they can move up in the corporate ladder, maybe as a care manager or as a health and social care manager or social worker, in any profession, managerial profession in the health and social care sector, they can move. So yeah, you can apply to study our courses, and we have up to 50% off for the students who are joining these days. So we have April intake, and we also have July and August intake. You can complete these qualifications within 3 to 6 months. So let me know what we can do, and you have to send your CV, or you can apply through the, if you click apply now, then you can send your details, and then a member of our staff from the admissions team will be in contact to get you the best experience of getting the enrollments and starting your qualification and complete up to completion of your qualification. And we have one-to-one sessions as well if you want to start. So let us know how it works, and what is your purpose of studying these, because these qualifications are well recognized, and you can use these qualifications to apply for jobs. RQF Level 3 Diploma in Health and Social Care. There are 6 mandatory units. You get 60 credits upon completing all these modules. The modules include, the mandatory units are the responsibilities of a health and social care worker, personal and professional development in health and social care, effective communication and ethical practice in health and social care, health, safety and well-being in health and social care settings, person-centered approaches, and effective handling of information. So these are mandatory units. Every unit has 10 credits. So you, at the end of the program, you get 60 credits, which is very important. And you can complete this qualification 100% online, and you have to submit. This is assignment based. This is 100% assignment based. There's no exams. You can submit the assignments, and we give you the guided learning hours and access to the LMS, and you can progress to the university. So if you are someone who has just finished O-levels, you can start this course and then complete level 3 and progress to any university in the world. A lot of universities take UK qualifications. They accept UK qualifications as their entry criteria. So if you're someone who want to get into the university, then University Pathway Program, this pathway program enables you to get progress to any university in the UK or elsewhere. So yeah, if you want to apply to study this course, you can go to our website and click apply now. Then we will be able to get you the information. So I'm going to now show you some video about what we play at the class. So this is just a sample video that we play at the class. So if you want to hear that, okay, let's go for that.
Exploration of the vital roles and relationships in UK health and social care. In this video, we'll move beyond simply listing job titles to analyze how and why these roles matter. Effective care isn't just about what one person does, it's about how everyone works together within clear boundaries and professional frameworks. A look at the main professional roles, the importance of teamwork, the difference between working and personal relationships, and how regulators shape daily practice. By the end, you'll see how these elements combine to ensure quality, safety, and dignity for those receiving care. Start by understanding why roles and relationships are so important in health and social care. Care is rarely delivered by just one person. Instead, it's a team effort, with each professional bringing unique skills. When roles are clearly understood and coordinated, outcomes improve for everyone involved. But if roles are confused or fragmented, risks can increase, and the quality of care can suffer. This is why analyzing these roles and how they interact is essential for anyone working in the sector. Modern UK health and social care is built on interdependence. No single role can meet all of a person's needs. For example, medical needs might be led by GPs and nurses, but social workers and support staff are crucial for social support. Rehabilitation often involves occupational therapists and physiotherapists, but it's the daily work of support staff and families that makes real progress possible. Registered care managers oversee quality and safety, ensuring everyone works within regulatory frameworks. When these roles are well coordinated, people receive better, safer care. Adult social workers play a key role in promoting rights, independence, and social inclusion. They assess needs under the CARE Act 2014, balance risk and autonomy in safeguarding, and coordinate multi-agency responses. For example, in cases of self-neglect, social workers lead meetings with housing, mental health services, and GPs to create plans that respect the person's choices while managing risks. Their analytical skills and ability to bring different agencies together are vital for effective, person-centered care. Nurses and GPs are at the heart of clinical care. GPs diagnose, prescribe, and coordinate referrals, while nurses implement and evaluate care, supervise support workers, and act as patient advocates. Their roles are complementary. GPs often rely on nurses' detailed observations from daily contact. Effective communication between these roles is crucial. When it breaks down, it can lead to delayed diagnoses or medication errors. Working together, they ensure that care is safe, timely, and tailored to each person's needs. Paramedics are often the first professionals to respond in emergencies. Their role has grown to include assessing whether hospital admission is necessary, which can relieve pressure on emergency departments. Paramedics' decisions directly impact patient safety, continuity of care, and how well community and primary care services work together. Their ability to make quick, informed decisions is essential for both immediate and long-term outcomes. Registered care managers are responsible for translating regulatory and professional standards into everyday practice. They shape organizational culture, staffing, and training, ensuring that everyone knows their role and receives the support they need. Managers also respond to inspections and complaints, and their leadership is crucial for maintaining high standards. When leadership is weak, serious failings can occur, as seen in some UK care home inquiries. Strong management is the backbone of safe, effective care. Occupational therapists, OTs, and physiotherapists bring a rehabilitative focus to care. OTs help people engage in meaningful activities and adapt their environments, while physiotherapists focus on movement, strength, and preventing falls. Their effectiveness depends on support workers implementing their programs consistently and managers allocating the right resources. This teamwork ensures that rehabilitation is not just a one-off event, but a continuous process that supports long-term well-being. Support workers are the backbone of adult social care in England. They provide most of the direct personal care and emotional support. Senior support workers add leadership on shifts, mentor new staff, and have detailed knowledge of individuals' preferences. Recognizing and valuing these roles is essential for dignity, continuity, and person-centered care. Without their dedication, the whole system would struggle to function effectively. Relationships between colleagues are built on teamwork, mutual respect, and shared responsibility. For example, two support workers on a dementia unit must share information promptly, coordinate tasks, and support each other emotionally. In a hospital ward, nurses, healthcare assistants, and ward clerks work as a team to manage admissions, discharges, and daily care. Effective teamwork reduces burnout and ensures that no one is left to manage alone. Supervisory relationships, such as those between senior support workers and registered managers, are central to governance and learning. Managers provide feedback, address poor practice, and identify training needs. Staff are encouraged to bring forward safeguarding concerns and ideas for improvement. Where supervision is absent or weak, poor practice can go unchallenged, which can have serious consequences for service users. Multidisciplinary teams, MDTs, bring together professionals from different backgrounds to plan and deliver care. In a community mental health team, for example, psychiatrists, nurses, social workers, psychologists, and support workers work together to support people with severe mental illness. In care homes, care planning meetings involve nurses, OTs, senior carers, and family members. These teams are essential for holistic, person-centered care, but require clear communication and leadership to avoid role conflict. Relationships with other professionals, advocates, and families are a daily part of health and social care. For example, a district nurse and a domiciliary care worker may coordinate visit times to ensure wound dressings and personal care are aligned. Legal advocates support individuals whose rights might be overlooked, as there are communication difficulties. Staff must also balance respect for family knowledge with the individual's autonomy and confidentiality. It's important to distinguish between working and personal relationships in health and social care. Working relationships are purposeful, boundaried, accountable, and collaborative. They are defined by job descriptions, contracts, and professional codes. For example, a nurse delegating a task to a support worker must ensure the worker is competent and provide clear instructions. Personal relationships, on the other hand, are based on emotional connection and are voluntary, not part of a formal contract. Personal relationships, such as friendships or family ties, are built on emotional connection, mutual affection, and shared interests. They are voluntary and reciprocal, not governed by organizational policy. In contrast to working relationships, personal relationships are shaped mainly by personal values and social norms. Understanding this difference is crucial for maintaining professionalism in care settings. Maintaining clear boundaries between working and personal relationships is essential in health and social care. There is often a power imbalance between workers and service users, and blurring these boundaries can lead to exploitation, favoritism, or breaches of confidentiality. For example, accepting gifts or money from a service user can undermine trust and lead to unequal treatment. Professional boundaries protect both workers and those they support. Regulators set the standards for health and social care and hold organizations and professionals to account. The Care Quality Commission, CQC, regulates services in England, inspecting and rating them, and taking enforcement action when needed. The General Medical Council, GMC, regulates doctors, while the Nursing and Midwifery Council, NMC, oversees nurses and midwives. These bodies ensure that roles are clearly defined, training is up to date, and misconduct is addressed. The Care Quality Commission, CQC, is particularly influential in shaping daily practice. It sets fundamental standards around dignity, safety, and person-centered care. Registered care managers, nurses, and support workers must all work within these standards. The CQC's inspections and reports help drive improvements and ensure that care remains safe and respectful for everyone. NHS Improvement and NHS England oversee the performance of NHS providers, focusing on quality improvement and financial sustainability. Their frameworks influence staffing models, governance, and quality systems across the sector. By setting expectations and monitoring outcomes, they help ensure that care is both effective and efficient. The General Medical Council, GMC, and Nursing and Midwifery Council, NMC, are responsible for regulating doctors and nurses, respectively. The GMC sets standards for medical education and practice, while the NMC's code emphasizes person-centered care, communication, and safeguarding. These regulators ensure that professionals are competent, ethical, and accountable. The General Dental Council, GDC, regulates dental professionals, ensuring safe and ethical practice. The Health and Care Professions Council, HCPC, oversees allied health professions, including occupational therapists and physiotherapists. Both bodies set standards for conduct, performance, and ethics, shaping how these professionals deliver care. Healthwatch England acts as the statutory consumer champion for health and social care. It gathers feedback from service users and communities, reporting concerns about quality, access, and dignity. Practitioners and managers should engage with Healthwatch findings to improve services and ensure that care is responsive to people's needs. The National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, NICE, produces evidence-based guidelines and quality standards. These documents inform local policies, clinical pathways, and care planning. By following NICE guidelines, GPs, nurses, therapists, and support workers can ensure that their decisions are based on the best available evidence. Other bodies, such as local safeguarding, adults boards, professional associations, and commissioners, also play a role in shaping expectations and standards. Workers must understand the specific regulatory context of their service, whether it's mental health, learning disability, or domiciliary care, and align their practice with current guidance. Interaction between roles and relationships directly influences the quality and safety of care. When professionals communicate well, respect boundaries, and follow regulatory guidance, people receive safer, more effective support. Conversely, poor communication or unclear roles can lead to mistakes, risks, and even harm. That's why continuous learning and reflection are so important in this field. Person-centered values are at the heart of health and social care. This means putting the individual's needs, preferences, and rights first. Every role, from support worker to registered manager, must work together to ensure that care is tailored to the person, not just the process. This approach leads to better outcomes and greater satisfaction for both service users and staff. Safeguarding is a shared responsibility across all roles in health and social care. Staff must be alert to signs of abuse or neglect and know how to report concerns. Managers provide training and support, while regulatory bodies set the standards. Effective safeguarding relies on clear communication, strong supervision, and a culture where everyone feels able to speak up. Continuous learning and development are essential in health and social care. Staff must keep their knowledge and skills up to date, while managers identify training needs and provide opportunities for growth. Regulatory bodies often require ongoing professional development as part of maintaining registration. This commitment to learning helps ensure that care remains safe, effective, and evidence-based. Strong communication skills are vital for all health and social care workers. Whether it's sharing information with colleagues, explaining care plans to families, or listening to service users' concerns, clear communication builds trust and prevents misunderstandings. Training in communication is a core part of professional development and is emphasized by all major regulators. Respecting the dignity of every individual is a fundamental principle in health and social care. This means treating people as equals, valuing their choices, and protecting their privacy. All roles, from support workers to managers, have a responsibility to uphold these values in every interaction. Regulatory standards reinforce the importance of dignity and respect in daily practice. Confidentiality is a key aspect of professional boundaries in health and social care. Workers must protect personal information and only share it when necessary for care or safety. Breaching confidentiality can damage trust and lead to serious consequences. Training and clear policies help staff understand their responsibilities and maintain high standards. Accountability means being responsible for your actions and decisions. In health and social care, this includes following policies, documenting care, and being open about mistakes. Managers and regulators expect staff to be accountable, as this helps maintain trust and ensures that care is safe and effective. Accountability is a shared value across all roles. Professional codes of conduct set out the standards expected of health and social care workers. These codes cover areas such as respect, honesty, confidentiality, and competence. Adhering to these codes is not just a legal requirement, it's a way of ensuring that everyone receives high-quality, ethical care. Regular training and supervision help staff stay up to date with these standards. Supervision is a key mechanism for supporting staff and maintaining standards. Regular supervision sessions provide opportunities for feedback, reflection, and problem-solving. They help staff develop professionally and ensure that any issues are addressed early. Effective supervision contributes to a positive workplace culture and better outcomes for service users. Conflict can arise in any workplace, including health and social care. It's important to address disagreements constructively, using clear communication and mediation where necessary. Managers play a key role in resolving conflicts and ensuring that teams continue to work effectively together. Training in conflict resolution is often part of professional development. Promoting inclusion means ensuring that everyone, regardless of background or ability, has equal access to care and support. This involves challenging discrimination, adapting services, and valuing diversity. Inclusive practice is supported by training, policies, and a commitment to person-centered care. It's everyone's responsibility to create an environment where all feel welcome and respected. Families play a significant role in supporting individuals who use health and social care services. Professionals must work collaboratively with families, respecting their knowledge while maintaining the individual's autonomy and confidentiality. This partnership approach helps ensure that care is holistic and responsive to the person's needs. Advocates support individuals whose rights or wishes may be overlooked, especially when there are communication difficulties or limited capacity. Health and social care workers often work alongside advocates to ensure that people's voices are heard and their rights are protected. This is a key part of ethical, person-centered practice. Clarity about roles and responsibilities is essential for effective teamwork. Everyone needs to know what is expected of them and how their role fits into the wider team. Clear job descriptions, regular meetings, and open communication help prevent confusion and ensure that care is delivered safely and efficiently. When working relationships break down, the impact can be serious. Poor communication, lack of trust, or unclear boundaries can lead to mistakes, low morale, and even harm to service users. That's why investing in positive relationships and strong teamwork is so important in health and social care. Continuous improvement is a core value in health and social care. Teams regularly review their practice, learn from feedback, and make changes to improve quality and safety. Regulatory inspections, audits, and service user feedback all contribute to this process. The goal is always to provide the best possible care. Ethical practice means doing the right thing, even when it's difficult. This includes respecting rights, maintaining confidentiality, and acting in the best interests of service users. Ethical dilemmas are common in health and social care, and staff must use professional judgment, seek advice, and follow codes of conduct to resolve them. Reflective practice involves thinking about what went well, what could be improved, and how to learn from experience. It's a key part of professional development and helps staff provide better care. Regular reflection, individually and as a team, supports continuous improvement and personal growth. To sum up, roles and relationships in health and social care are complex but essential for quality, safety, and dignity. Each professional brings unique expertise, but it's the way they work together, within clear boundaries and regulatory frameworks, that makes the real difference. Understanding these dynamics is central to ethical, person-centered care. Ultimately, well-defined roles and constructive relationships are the foundation of human rights, dignity, and well-being in everyday care. By maintaining professional boundaries, collaborating effectively, and adhering to regulatory standards, health and social care workers can make a real difference in people's lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the responsibilities and relationships that shape UK health and social care.
That was some sample video that we play at our classes, and then we ask students to contribute their knowledge and experience as well. So these videos are available on our learning management system. If you want to start studying RQF level 3 foundation diploma in health and social care, then you have to click bmlcollege.com and apply to this course. Then a member of our admission team will be in contact to see whether you are eligible, because it is very important that you need to have a high school education, and if there is any experience and knowledge of English in order to get into these courses, because these courses are conducted in English. So it's very important you have the knowledge to in writing and reading, because you need to do the assignments in English as well. So BML College Online offers now 50% tuition scholarships for students who are finding it difficult to pay the full tuition fees. You all you got to do is to write a letter to admin@bmlcollege.com asking for the scholarships, explaining your financial situation. So we are supporting all the students who irrespective of their differences. So we are supporting all students to get into higher education, because we believe higher education should be affordable and accessible for all. So up to 50% tuition scholarships are available for all students. If you want to study RQF level 3, we also have level 4, 5, 6 as well. So if you want to study these qualifications, and RQF qualifications are recognized for any employment or to get into higher education courses in the university. So our students are either getting into the university or getting the full-time employment within 6 months of their graduation. So we have 97% of our students getting their job that they wanted, and also or if they are coming to do university pathway programs, then our students are getting into their desired goals. So many students, like 97% of our students are getting, so maybe it's about 2 to 3%. If they are finding it difficult to get, we are having support systems in place to support them as much as we can. So apply at bmlcollege.com. We have 24/7 support and access to LMS, and 100% online learning option is there. We have qualified teachers and a sophisticated LMS and also recorded learning sessions for you if you want to start studying at your own pace and process. Okay, I will play some more videos that we play at class, so you can understand like how the things work, and then if you get inspiration to apply to study at BML College Online.
I always say, especially to ODPs and also other allied health professionals, is that HCPC do not look at the quantity of hours that you've done, they look at the quality. You need to make sure that you've got very good, substantive, wide range of CPD activities that you've been engaging in as well. And that's really important to just log it, not just to wait until the letter comes near when your registration is renewing.
I think people always believe it has to be about academic side of things. And there is an element of academia because you have to maintain a professional standard. But at the same time, I think a lot of it is about raising your awareness and knowledge and getting a very lateral view and a holistic view of everything that's around you. So being able to present your CPD in different ways, so to not only just to read the literature, but to communicate with others, to attend conferences and be more aware of products maybe on the market, new ideas. And to be involved. I think that's all CPD.
And also the different types of development, because it's not just about attending a course. You can read something, you can have a chat with somebody, you can have a situation where you've reflected on, you can do sort of simulation, they can also do bite-sized teaching as well, because we're so limited with time. So it's not just about learning, it's also about giving back as well.
I prefer the types of CPD where you're actively learning and participating in something and then carrying that back to real life, to the ward or to the OT team in general. So things like conferences or learning courses, or even having an experience with a patient and then reflecting on that and discussing that within our team, or something where we learn something, we all go off and do it with our patients or on the ward and come back and reflect on it and evaluate what's happened or how we're using a treatment or an assessment. So very much that kind of proactive learning and reflection rather than just reflection. Well, reflection obviously is very important as well, but I would prefer the more proactive, active learning kind of CPD tasks.
And sometimes I actually enjoy just attending a course. So it's all well and being that you're delivering it, but it's also good to attend courses to get information as well. So it's all different things, journals. I'm just about to have a chapter published in a medical book. And that was a big challenge, like doing lots of reading and research and then making it into a chapter that somebody will potentially be referencing. And on the HCPC, the website, and on the CPD list, it gives you such a wide range of activities that you don't even appreciate that is actually CPD, and it is CPD. Even watching TV programs, things like that as well. So it's a fantastic resource to use.
It's amazing how quickly your CPD actually goes up. If you're regularly attending things or regularly discussing, whether you're having supervision sessions, mentoring sessions, you're reading literature, all of these things I put down, and however minor they seem to you, it's a learning point and a learning curve in your journey. So I record everything, and I'm always amazed at how much I've learnt and how much I'm progressing.
So our support workers are important to us because without them, we can't do our job. We rely on our support workers very often to raise concerns to us because they are often the first people that see our patients when they deteriorate. Often the nurses might be on a drug round or busy with other patients or other tasks that they may not see those patients quickly. So our support workers will very often be the first people to flag any patient deterioration.
My name's Scott. I've been working in healthcare for over 25 years, and working at PHU has been the best 3 years of my life. I thoroughly enjoy it and would recommend it to everyone. I leave for work very early in the morning because I do travel quite a distance. I do long days, and my day is busy from beginning to end. I wouldn't have it any other way. I feel like I achieve a lot doing a long day rather than doing a short shift. And for me, it gives continuity as well, both for the patients and for the work with the team. Wanting to learn new skills, clinical skills, and also use my experience to help the community where I grew up. My matron at the time recognised the skills that I had to develop my role. I enjoyed my role as a support worker, knowing that I can support such a wonderful team that I work with, and also providing a high standard of care to the patients that need my help, knowing that I've got the skills to be able to deliver everything they need. I find that healthcare is built into you. You should be something that you find natural and want to do. It shouldn't be a chore, and it should be something that's safe for the patient and for yourself. Enjoyment is the key. Honestly, working on D7 West and the trauma orthopaedic team, they're like a family to me. They're an extension of my family. They're welcoming. They've been pretty much the highlight of my time here, as well as the patients. As a senior healthcare support worker, I've taken on the role of assessing for care certificates for new healthcare support workers. I enjoy the mentorship side of things. I enjoy showing new, young people coming into the profession what the job's all about, really.
I'm Kira. I've been a healthcare support worker for 4 months. A typical day for me is a long day. So I would come in and start off with handover from the night staff, and then we'd give out breakfast, and then move on to the washes and bed changes, and then help the nurses out and do some observations on all the patients. And then it gets to lunch, we hand out the next meal of the day, and after lunch we do the menus for the following day, and then give out dinner. I got into care to eventually become a nurse, and I knew PHU offers a nursing apprenticeship, and the healthcare support worker role was a clear starting point for my journey. Previously working as a housekeeper, I wanted to have a role that had more interaction with patients and get more clinical experience. The role can be challenging and mentally draining, especially in longer shifts. Sometimes patients stay with us for longer periods of time. However, it makes it all worthwhile receiving personal thank yous, seeing improvements, and being able to understand what they're going through. I love my role as a healthcare support worker because my team are all very supportive, and I can also find additional support from the pastoral team. Working as a healthcare support worker in our cancer wards, we are offered regular catch-ups, and there are also times set aside where I can share my difficulties.
I love our support workers because without them, we can't do what we do. They are the heart of this hospital and really do make a huge difference to not just the nurses, but to our patients every day. Thank you for everything you do.
I'm passionate about compassion in healthcare because I believe that compassion is the one thing that we could be focusing on to change the culture within the NHS. So what is compassion? Well, compassion is that feeling that we've all experienced when we know that there is somebody that really cares for us. Compassion comes from that moment when we can see the world through another person's eyes. In healthcare, I believe that it comes from people who love their work and who truly understand why they do what they do.
Compassion is about treating patients with dignity, respect and empathy through your communication skills and through your actions.
It doesn't take very much. It can be a very small gesture that the nurse may do. I only this morning dealt with a lady that had come about 10 miles on the bus. She was elderly, she would have been entitled probably to have hospital transport, but she'd made her own way here. When she came in, she was cold, so a cup of tea, 2 biscuits, and she was much, much happier. And that little thing really does make a difference.
I think it's particularly powerful when we are feeling vulnerable in physical or psychological pain, or when we are afraid.
My son is bedbound for 6 weeks, so boredom is a big factor. So if he was just left alone in this room, he will deteriorate, become sort of depressed almost. So the nurses come in, cheery faces. They ask quite often, do we need anything? Even the dietitian comes in and they'll try and encourage him to eat by sort of giving him star charts and goals to aim for. So they're trying to encourage him to get better.
The consistent theme is that it is always the smallest things that make the greatest differences.
You hear so many stories nowadays about people being treated as a number. And it's my experience that the professionals that are looking after me really do seem to care about what's happening, what they can do about it, and keeping me informed as to how they're doing it. And once you have that information, that empowers you then to obviously deal with your illness as best way you can.
Not only that, it's all the staff, even the canteen staff, how good they are as well.
Compassion isn't just about talking to the patients, it's making them feel safe in a nice clean environment where they can feel at home.
They've really been so kind to me. They've made me comfortable all the time. I might be a bit anxious over something, but they soon sort me out.
So I see compassionate care being delivered when the staff themselves feel cared for, when they feel free to speak openly, free from fear, then they work together as a team and they trust each other. I think that the most valuable gift that we can give each other and to our patients is the gift of time. Time to allow the patients to speak about what matters most to them, and most importantly, time for the staff to listen.
I think you have to show a genuine interest in the patient without being judgmental. Try and find out a little bit more about their lives, their beliefs, their values, in order to empower the patient to be able to make decisions about their rehab and the goals that we're going to set together.
They often divulge all sorts of different things about their worries at home. It might be who's going to walk my dog while my leg's in plaster. And it's things like that that we can help to facilitate arrangements that make a big difference to how they experience their care.
I believe that if we focus our attention on things that matter most to our patients, then we will gain their absolute trust. This trust would improve clinical outcomes, would improve financial outcomes, would empower patients to improve their quality of life, would reduce their dependency on their system and improve morale of our staff. This has to be our #1 priority.
The most important skills that someone needs to bring with them to be successful in a career in healthcare is compassion. And actually, it's not really the skills, it's the behaviours and values that we're looking for. So we can teach anyone how to insert a catheter, how to take blood pressure, but what's much harder to do is to get someone to understand how to start up a conversation with a stranger who's in a bed, who they might not ever see again, to understand that it's the really small things that make a difference to those people, to be conscious about how they impact on their colleagues and how sharing information, offering volunteering to do tasks that might be quite minor, make a huge difference to how the team operate and then to the quality of the service that we deliver.
The most important skill needed for a career in health and social care, I would say, is having a good communication skills. We work in a very multidisciplinary team, and having the good communication means that you be able to speak, sort of have good contact with your team members, and also give some sort of sense of belonging to your patients who are not even actually able to speak for themselves.
Respect is really important in health and social care, and I believe it's important in any industry that you choose to go into. Just knowing how to speak to somebody, or whether it be a patient, it's so important. I think that's the fundamental thing, respect.
You're with Asiri Pereira from asiripereira.com, and I am here to get you information about higher education opportunities, the job opportunities that you can find in the global markets, and how you can change your future, because you are the creator of your life. So you have the pen, you have the pencil to write your journey. So I am here to inspire for individuals, like maybe the students, and maybe you're maybe someone who's already in the market, like doing a job or a business. So I am here to give you some inspiration to you to go to higher education, because some of you may not think that if you're stable in your career, or if you are someone who's making a good living, and you might think maybe we don't need diplomas, we don't need degrees, it's just we are okay, we are safe, we are fine, I'm doing a job. Right, so give it a thought, because I think higher education and getting academic knowledge is very important, because that's where you are actually trying to understand. Okay, more you learn, more you think that there's a lot to learn still, right? So if you are someone, maybe you're in your different stages of life, like for example, I have students sometimes asking, oh, I'm too old to go for a diploma, I'm too old to go to the university now. No, not like that. We have different options for students who still want to go for a college diploma, and if you want to go to university for your higher education, it is important because it gives you the sense of achievement. It gives you a different side to life, insights to your life. So, and people who are educated seems to um, live a structured life. So that's where education matters. So if you're somebody who still think they are stable and good, yeah, that's good as well. But then on a side, get an academic qualification, go for level 3, level 4, start with level 3. If you think that you're a manager in an organization, but you don't have a MBA, so if you have an MBA aside as well, which gives you a good wealth of knowledge, and also it gives you the pride, and then also you can see that this gives sense of achievement, the knowledge, the research skills, academic skills to do research, and it will give you a better decision making skills, and it will give you leadership skills, managing change, because a lot of people, sometimes when you get unexpected situations in life, so many people panic, and maybe they make decisions that shouldn't have taken at that time. You regret later. Sometimes you regret your life later. I could have done this, I could have done that, in when I didn't use my time proper. So the what many people regret is what you have not done. So if you're somebody or a manager and you think, no, it's a time for me to complete my MBA, complete my undergraduate degree, then maybe you have left off somewhere, or you have dropped out somewhere because of your personal circumstances, and maybe because because of your financial circumstances, sometimes because of the stress and the different situations that you were in at that point of time. So then some of you may have dropped out. So you can start now again. So contact me. I have given my hotlines. I have staff systems and systems in place to support you all the way. If you have left if you are a college dropout at level 3, then you can start again level 3, level 4, level 5, and then we will guide you to university of final year top up, so you can get graduated at the university and you can fulfill that dream. You're not too late, you're not too busy to start an academic qualification. So I think it's a great opportunity if you want to start studying a higher education qualification wherever you're in the world, or whatever the state that you're in your life now. Think, pause, and restart. This is another aspect of my business that I do. I inspire students who are already in the UK with UK passport, British passport, or settled status in the UK. If you're someone, you may be an immigrant from any part of the world and you're based in the UK, and you want to start studying a course, and you think you need some support, then we have student finance support, student finance courses, funded courses for students who are already in the UK and who are settled in the UK. Also students in refugee status, or British people with British passport can start studying at a UK university with the help of Student Finance England. Okay, so this video is for them. So if you want to know more information about how do I start these courses, how to apply for student finance, what are the courses available, where are the locations, I am 45, I'm 50, can I start studying now? Yes, you can. And some students who are 20s or any age, you can start studying undergraduate qualification with the help of student finance. Okay, so this video is for them to have a look whether you are eligible, and we can help you to find learning opportunities that gives access to student finance. So we will guide you through all the way. We don't charge any money for this consultation. In fact, I want to inspire as many people I can to learn, do, rise. This has been a trademark in the UK. I have trademarked this, my brand in the UK, learn, do, rise, which means like I want to inspire many people to get into higher education through my learning part of that vision. I have the vision. So learning part is all about, I want to inspire many people to start in higher education qualification If you're an international student, yes, you can contact me, and we have partnerships with almost all the UK universities and thousands of other universities in the world. We can guide you how to get into these universities, and I want many people to get graduated. So that's my part of my vision. So I don't charge that. All this information, the time that I'm spending, and my team, the systems, the offices that we operate, we don't charge you for higher education opportunities. You only have to pay for the universities or the courses or the colleges or the institution that we are referring you to. You have to directly pay them. It's just that we don't charge the student at all, okay? And so then learn is all about, yes, what I also believe, that if you have learned something, practice that in the real world. Practice it, because that's important. Sometimes I have seen some, especially women, what they do, they complete their qualification, but then in the middle of their life, sometimes they stop working, or sometimes they get bombarded with different ideas and family influence and all that stops them utilizing their knowledge in practice. So I am here to empower many women in the world to get into education, get into job opportunities. So I am working with some employers to empower and encourage women to get into business, or also probably job opportunities. So I don't discriminate, of course, but then I want to inspire people to, especially women, to get into work, because you can start where you are, with what you can and with what you have. Then let it go, then it will grow, and sometimes you are the experience that you are getting, and sometimes it may help you to make a living. So that's what I want you to start with, where you are, with what you have and what you know, and I'm here to support. Now, if you're only having a level 3 kind of learning, or the understanding and knowledge, then we can move into level 4 and up to bachelor's level, and then the master's level. So there are lots of opportunities in the global markets as well. So I also want to inspire people to go beyond your limits. Sometimes we are very comfortable with our comfort zones, but what is a line beyond the comfort zones, maybe that is a life-changing opportunity for you. So think about it. And if you need any help, let me know. The guidance, the support, my teams and I are here to support you. So Students Finance, I'm going to tell you about Student Finance. It is a very good platform where your full tuition fee is paid by the Student Finance England, and they also offer maintenance loan facilities for working people, or for the students and parents also. So you get a maintenance funds to support your lifestyle whilst you are learning. So this is one of a good thing, that if you want to start studying, so this is a very good opportunity to get into higher education. If maybe you have left your education somewhere in O levels or A levels, and after that maybe a certificate or diploma level, but you couldn't complete the undergraduate qualification, then this is the time to start, and I am here to support.
Applications are now open. If you're thinking about going to uni or college and planning to apply for student finance, you should follow these easy steps to make sure you get your money in time for starting your course. The quickest and easiest way to apply for student finance is online. It can take up to 6 weeks to process your application, so you should apply for student finance as soon as possible. If your application is late, your money might be too. Don't worry if you don't have a confirmed place at uni or college. You can apply using your preferred choice and simply change the details online later if you need to. When filling out your application, you'll need your passport, national insurance number and bank details, so make sure you have these to hand. If you don't already have a bank account in your own name, you'll need to open one, as we need these details so we can pay you your money. It will take around 30 minutes to complete your application. Some student finance can depend on your household income, which is the income of your parents or partner. If you're applying for this, we'll need some information from them too. Remember, your application can't be assessed until we have all the information we need. You should send us any evidence we ask for as quickly as possible to avoid any delay in your application being processed.
Student loans.
Student finance applications open in early spring. It's important to apply as soon as possible to ensure your payments arrive on time when you start university. Applying late could mean your payments are delayed and arrive after you've already started your course. So let's go through the process of making your student finance application. Firstly, you'll need to make an account on the Student Finance England website and set up a password and email address. You will log into this account throughout your time at university, so make sure it's an email and a password you'll remember and keep these details safe. You'll then need to provide student finance with your passport details or another form of identification, as well as your national insurance number as a part of the application. Then you'll enter the details of your university and course along with your bank details. You don't need to have a confirmed place at university in order to apply for student finance. You can make the application according to your preferred choice and change your university later on if you need to. If you're applying for a maintenance loan, you'll need to enter details of your household income. This depends on your circumstances, but if you are under 25 and live with your parents or guardians and are financially dependent on them, this means you'll need to provide details of your parents' income and their contact details. After you finish your part of the application, your parent or guardian will then get an email with a link to set up their own account and fill in the part of the application confirming the information that you have provided. Your parent or guardian will need to provide their national insurance number and may also need to submit proof of their income in this section. Once that's done, you'll need to sign a form and submit the application. It normally takes 8 weeks to get a response back once you've applied. You'll get a statement confirming your tuition fee loan and telling you how much money you'll get for your maintenance loan for the coming academic year. At this point, you could be asked to provide extra evidence of your household income. The student finance application can be a little nerve-wracking, but there's no need to worry. Take your time with the application, and if you're still struggling, please get in touch with us and we can help answer your question. It's often a much quicker process than you expect.
Loan after you've graduated. Usually the first April after you leave your course. You need to pay back your student fee loans and any maintenance loans you received for your living costs. You don't need to pay back scholarships and bursaries or any additional support such as the Disabled Students Allowance. You'll only begin to make repayments once you earn over the threshold amount of your repayment plan. If you're on Undergraduate Repayment Plan 5, you'll pay 9% of your income over the threshold amount. For postgraduate loans, you'll pay 6% of your income over the threshold amount. The yearly threshold amount for Undergraduate Repayment Plan 5 is £25,000. So if you earned £26,000, you'd pay 9% of £1,000 per year. The yearly threshold amount for postgraduate loans is £21,000. So if you earned £30,000, you'd pay 6% of £9,000 per year. Repayments come out of your salary at the same time as tax and national insurance and will be displayed on your monthly payslip. If you're self-employed, you'll make your repayments at the same time as you pay your tax. How much you repay per month depends on how much you borrowed, your repayment plan, and the amount you earn. Meet Maeve, Harry, Emily and Jordan. They are all home fee paying students who are looking to study at the University of Sunderland. Maeve, Harry and Emily are planning to start their undergraduate degrees in September 2026. Their tuition fees will be £9,535 per year. As UK home students, they can apply to Student Finance England for a tuition fee loan to pay for their fees. This will be paid directly to the university. They can also apply to Student Finance England for a maintenance loan to cover their living costs. They can work out how much they could be eligible for by using the government's Student Finance Calculator. Jordan is planning to study a postgraduate degree in psychology, which costs £9,000 when studied full-time. To help him pay his fees, he's applied for a government-backed postgraduate master's loan from Student Finance England. This loan is not means tested on his household income, so he can apply for the maximum sum of £12,858. This means once his £9,000 tuition fee has been paid, he can use the remaining £3,858 for other living and course costs. Once Maeve, Harry, Emily and Jordan have graduated and are earning a certain amount, they'll start making repayments on their student loans. Let's take a closer look. Maeve is 18 and has applied to study medicine. Her parents have a household income of £40,000. According to the government's Student Finance Calculator, she is eligible to receive an £8,285 maintenance loan in year 1 of her course. When added to her course fee, this means Maeve will borrow a total of £17,820 in her first year. Maeve will graduate in July 2031, so will start repaying her loans in April 2032. She'll initially be working as a Foundation Year 1 doctor and could earn around £36,000 per year. Based on this salary, as she'll be on repayment plan 5, her student loan repayments will be around £82.50 per month, or £990 per year. Harry is 20 and has applied to study adult nursing. His parents have a household income of £35,000. According to the government's Student Finance Calculator, he is eligible to receive a £9,038 maintenance loan in year 1 of his course. When added to his course fee, this means Harry will borrow a total of £18,573 in his first year. As a nursing student, Harry will need to consider some additional course costs. These include his uniform and travel to and from his placements. He may be able to claim for excess travel costs through a travel and dual accommodation expenses claim from the NHS Learning Support Fund. The fund will also provide Harry with a non-repayable training grant of £5,000 for each year of his studies, which he can claim alongside his Student Finance England loans. This means that alongside his maintenance loan, he'll have a total of £14,038 to spend on living costs in year 1 of his course. Harry will graduate in July 2029, so will start repaying his loans in April 2030. The starting salary for nurses in the NHS is £29,970 per year, which is £4,970 over the threshold on repayment plan 5. So, he'll repay £37.28 per month, or £447.30 per year. Emily is 18 and has applied to study computer science. Her parents have a household income of £69,000. According to the government's Student Finance Calculator, she is eligible to receive a £3,907 maintenance loan in year 1 of her course. Added to her course fee, this means Emily will borrow a total of £13,442 in her first year. Emily will graduate in July 2029, so will start repaying her loans in April 2030. On average, computer science graduates can earn £44,143 per year. Based on this salary, as she'll be on repayment plan 5, her student loan repayments will be around £143.57 per month, or £1,722.87 per year. Jordan is 33 years old and owns his home with his partner. He is currently in an administrative role, earning £26,886 a year, or £2,240.50 a month. He studied for a BA in Performing Arts over 10 years ago and graduated in 2012. He is on Repayment Plan 1 for his undergraduate loans and currently repays £6.16 a month, which is 9% of his income over the monthly threshold of £2,172. His postgraduate loan has a separate repayment plan from his undergraduate plan. So, when he graduates, he'll continue to repay his undergraduate student loans at 9% of his income over the Plan 1 threshold. He'll also repay a separate amount of 6% of his income over the postgraduate loan threshold, which is £1,750 a month. These two payments will be displayed separately on his payslip. Jordan could start earning £46,000 as a chartered psychologist when he graduates. Based on this salary and the amount he earns over the threshold amount of Plan 1 and the postgraduate loan plan, his monthly repayments would be £149.51 for his undergraduate loans and £125 for his postgraduate loan. For full details about repaying your own student loan, see the government website. For more information on student finance, please contact our Student Financial Guidance team.
Applications are now open. If you're thinking about going to uni or college and planning to apply for student finance, you should follow these easy steps to make sure you get your money in time for starting your course. The quickest and easiest way to apply for student finance is online. It can take up to 6 weeks to process your application, so you should apply for student finance as soon as possible. If your application is late, your money might be too. Don't worry if you don't have a confirmed place at uni or college. You can apply using your preferred choice and simply change the details online later if you need to. When filling out your application, you'll need your passport, national insurance number and bank details, so make sure you have these to hand. If you don't already have a bank account in your own name, you'll need to open one, as we need these details so we can pay you your money. It will take around 30 minutes to complete your application. Some student finance can depend on your household income, which is the income of your parents or partner. If you're applying for this, we'll need some information from them too. Remember, your application can't be assessed until we have all the information we need. You should send us any evidence we ask for as quickly as possible to avoid any delay in your application being processed.
Student finance applications open in early spring. It's important to apply as soon as possible to ensure your payments arrive on time when you start university. Applying late could mean your payments are delayed and arrive after you've already started your course. So let's go through the process of making your student finance application. Firstly, you'll need to make an account on the Student Finance England website and set up a password and email address. You will log into this account throughout your time at university, so make sure it's an email and a password you'll remember and keep these details safe. You'll then need to provide student finance with your passport details or another form of identification, as well as your national insurance number as a part of the application. Then you'll enter the details of your university and course along with your bank details. You don't need to have a confirmed place at university in order to apply for student finance. You can make the application according to your preferred choice and change your university later on if you need to. If you are applying for a maintenance loan, you'll need to enter details of your household income. This depends on your circumstances, but if you are under 25 and live with your parents or guardians and are financially dependent on them, this means you'll need to provide details of your parents' income and their contact details. After you finish your part of the application, your parent or guardian will then get an email with a link to set up their own account and fill in the part of the application confirming the information that you have provided. Your parent or guardian will need to provide their national insurance number and may also need to submit proof of their income in this section. Once that's done, you'll need to sign a form and submit the application. It normally takes 8 weeks to get a response back once you've applied. You'll get a statement confirming your tuition fee loan and telling you how much money you'll get for your maintenance loan for the coming academic year. At this point, you could be asked to provide extra evidence of your household income. The student finance application can be a little nerve-wracking, but there's no need to worry. Take your time with the application, and if you're still struggling, please get in touch with us and we can help answer your question. It's often a much quicker process than you expect.
Right, so that was all about how I can help with your education. From international students to home students and online students, wherever you're in the world, I have options for you. If you want to start studying a UK qualification that is recognized around the world for job opportunities as well as higher education opportunities, UK education and the certificate that you gain once you complete your qualification, that matters, because you need to have a good CV and a wealth of experience as well as the knowledge to the certificates to show that the you are eligible for that level of employment. Now, for example, if you are a care worker, you need to have level 3 certificate in health and social care, so that gives you the eligibility to start your career as a health and social care worker. If you are someone who wants to study Masters in Business Administration, MBA, then you need to complete your level 7 and then top up. So you need to have experience and up to level 7 education to go for MBA top up, or undergraduate qualification you need to have in order to progress your education to postgraduate qualification. So everything, if you're not sure how these education things work, or what are the levels that you're eligible for, what type of knowledge that you gain after completing these qualifications, how many academic credits you get, and how the UK education system works, you can contact me, because I have completed my undergraduate, the diplomas, the certificates up to masters, and I'm doing my PhD. So all that education part I have gone through, and that is why I can be sure that this is the pathway that you should follow, because some of the people are not competent enough to find out what is the best pathway for me. I have about 15 years experience as a manager, but I would love to have a MBA aside, because that gives you a recognition, that gives you the sense of accomplishment, and also it shows that you have developed that skills, the knowledge, the understanding in your industry, the sector, because academic qualifications in the UK are very well organized, and also it gives you wealth of knowledge, understanding, and develops the skills, employability skills. So that's why I am recommending you to start your qualification, whatever your industry you are in. If I can help to find out what qualification, what university that is applicable for you, for your qualification, and what qualification you can follow, let me know about your profile. So send your CV, then I can help. What I have mentioned in the screen, my hotlines. You can call, and this is available on WhatsApp. So you can WhatsApp, you can send me a message and ask me how I can help with your life, structuring your life's educational programs, like what is you want to start and what is your financial circumstances, whether you are eligible for the funding, whether we have some student loans available as well for international students. So if you want to start some if you are someone who's looking forward to start studying in the UK university, and you want to go you want to come to the UK for education, like any UK university, or we also work with other universities in the world, like universities in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Dubai, USA, Europe. We are working with thousands of universities across the globe to get you best opportunity. So let me know how we can help, and we are here to give you full support. And we don't charge you for our consultation. We do not charge from anybody for our consultation. We are here to support all the way, because I personally want millions to get inspired to start studying the qualification, because that is my mission and vision for life, I think. So I am here to support you. Thank you so much for joining me today. So it's been 2 hours with me. I am planning to come live on social media platforms every day, 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. So if you want to get send me a message, or send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or LinkedIn, please let me know. I am here to support. So thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy your rest of the day. And if you want to start an educational qualification, then that's me. You can contact anytime. I have offices in Sri Lanka and in the UK. I have some agencies in different parts of the world as well, like Ghana, Nigeria, India. Some of the agencies are there in Middle East. So I'm trying to get a UK education affordable and accessible to the world. So let me know how I can help. I'm here to help. I love to help many people as I can, and I don't charge you any money for these consultations. Thank you so much for joining, and enjoy your rest of the day. And I'll see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock, UK time. Goodbye.